Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. So this video is kind of about guilty pleasures, and I'd love to hear about your guys' guilty pleasures as well, but let me kind of explain what I mean. So it's very hard to be perfect, and that might sound obvious, but it's something that I feel a lot of people forget, right? Whether it's with your diet or your workout schedule or, studying, whatever it is that you're currently working on, it's almost impossible to never make a mistake. So instead of trying to treat it like a mistake, instead of every time you mess up, making it seem like this big negative thing, give yourself the ability to go mess up on purpose, right? And I don't want it to sound incorrect, so I hope I'm explaining it well, but let's say you're trying to follow a new diet. You know what I mean? Allow yourself that kind of guilty pleasure of eating a chocolate bar, right? Because it's very difficult to cut out everything, but it's much easier to say cut out the majority of stuff and I'll give myself a treat here. And I feel like that really helps me as a person. Another good example is, working out, right? I should be stretching and working out a lot more often, and I should keep it within my schedule. But there are lots of mornings where I wake up and I don't want to work out right away. So I don't, right? I give myself an hour just kind of messing around, do whatever I want, and then I'll work out. And to me, that's kind of like guilty pleasure. It's something that I know I shouldn't be doing. Right? And I have so many examples of these, of playing games, maybe staying up a little bit later this one day to do something that I really want to do. And it keeps me so much more consistent with things like my sleep schedule, my diet, my health, like my studying, these videos, you know what I mean? I find things that I enjoy and I realize I can't just take away all the enjoyment from my life, and I shouldn't. And nobody should, right? But if you're really working on something that's really important to you, right? Work on it and allow yourself that, something maybe you shouldn't have, and something you definitely shouldn't have all the time. And make it reasonable. Don't eat 12 pizzas or 24 chocolate bars, or don't spend $10,000 because you're trying to save money and your guilty pleasure is a house, right? But this is something that's helped me a lot, and it's something that has helped a lot of people I know, right? It's helped my brother a whole bunch, and it's helped a bunch of my friends, of letting yourself fail and not holding it against yourself, realizing that it's gonna happen, and it's much better that you're in control of this guilty pleasure instead of, binging out randomly. And I'd really love to hear if any of you has any experience with this, or what maybe your guilty pleasure is with something. What is something that, maybe you shouldn't be doing it all the time, but it makes your schedule better. It keeps you more consistent with what is really important to you. Because it is. I think that's a wonderful thing, and it's a really good, like I said, it's a really good habit for me. It's something that's really made me improve so much quicker than I could have imagined. Thank you guys so much for listening, and I hope you all have a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend.